Welcome back to my F1 career on F125. Today we have the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, the circuit where every season I come here, I manage to hit the wall, and I've already kept that streak going as this happened in practice.
Oh. Well, what happened?
Pretty much identical to the crash I had there last year, so, some things never change, I guess. I think I've crashed at that corner every single season. But it's always good to get that one out of the way in practice, as now going into qualifying in the race, I should hopefully be able to keep it out of the walls, and hopefully we can have another good weekend. My pace seems good in practice, so I'm hopeful. So here we are in Q1, no rain forecast here in Baku as usual, although there was rain in practice 1, so it does show it can happen. As we go, starting the Q1 lap, let's keep it out of the walls, keep it nice and clean, and get ourselves safely through to Q2. Up to the line, I'm getting a very distant tow from Alpine up ahead. And I'm going to go P1 ahead of Norris, that's a good lap. So we'll do one lap at the end of Q2 here. This is the most confident I've felt in qualifying all season long. Coming up to the line, I've done 2 purple sectors again, so I expect to go P1 with this lap. And I do. We're looking good for pole, I'd say. Big shock at the end of Q2 as Lando Norris is out. If that DNF in Monza wasn't enough to take him out of the championship fight, then that definitely is. So here we are into Q3, ready to set the bank lap. I was just thinking that this season feels very similar to 2024 IRL, as Verstappen got a lead in the championship at the start of the season, but then not one single driver has been able to catch him up because we've all just been taking points off each other. It's looking good for Max in the championship, but if we can put in some good results and he has some bad ones, we can get right back in the fight. Alonso goes fastest, what? Now Lewis goes P1, as I'm coming up to the line. Can I take it off of Lewis? No, I go P4 behind Russell. Maybe pole won't be possible anymore because that's a big way away, but if I can just hook up a decent lap, we should be able to hopefully maybe get ahead of George at least, as I'm just going to lock in for this lap now. I was coming up to the line, it's going to be an improvement of about 2 tenths. I'm not sure that's going to do anything for me, as I got to P4 I think. Yeah. As Hamilton takes pole position here in Baku, he improved his lap time, as did Alonso, so he's on the front row. Happy to be ahead of George and then P4 again with Verstappen down in P9, so there's a chance to take points off him here. Oh, Charles Leclerc's a group penalty, I'll take a P3. So our strategy for today is a 2-stop. This is the same strategy we did in Monza, starting on the hard tyre, 2 sets of medium at the end, and it seemed to work fairly well. It got me a P2, so hopefully starting an extra place up this time, it can get me an extra place in the race as well and we can get the win.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm. And that may or may not play into some of the team's hands in today's race.
Just noticed Norris took penalties and he's out the back, so that is going to be a challenge for him now. So here we go, 5 lights ahead of us. And we're underway in Baku. It seems to be a decent initial getaway, but so does Hamilton and Alonso, they get away well. Is there a gap here around the outside of Alonso I can go for? No, we're going to have to let him through there. I don't want to get stuck behind him because that's just going to let Hamilton get away, so maybe up the inside here we can go for it. There's just about enough space. I think I kept all 4 wheels on track there. We'll just say I did, as we need to clear him quickly. But he's going to be flying us back now. That's not what I need. Look at how far away Hamilton's got already. That's now surely on the inside. We can get this place done and we can try and focus on catching back up to Hamilton. As there we go, through into P2. Decent start there. I hope that move I did was legal on Alonso. Technically I didn't complete the move there, so should be alright. Looks like Norris has made up a few places at the start. Russell drops back behind Albon. He's on the medium tyre, so that's why he's got a bit of pace. DRS has been enabled. Alonso has it on me, but I didn't have it on Hamilton. Hamilton's pulled away. This could be very similar to Monza, but with the Ferrari being Hamilton instead of Leclerc. If Hamilton wins this race and Verstappen doesn't get many points, he could end up in this fight. All depends on what Verstappen can do really, because he made his way through in Monza. Russell's dropped back behind Piastri now. What is going on with him? Well, at least unlike Monza, I'm on the same strategy as Hamilton here, so he won't be able to get an insane undercut on me. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Someone's going slowly. Oh, it's not someone going slowly, it's Tsunoda. He's had a crash. Let's see what's happened to Tsunoda then. He's behind Charles Leclerc on the curb. He's going to lose the rear and into the wall.
Like, fuck, I can't do anything.
So the last lap, Alonso dropped out of DRS, and because of that, I've now been able to break away from him a little bit. I also did catch Lewis a little bit, but I kind of threw it all away, going onto the straight. Caught Lewis a lot this lap. If I manage to keep up this pace, I might be able to get over this DRS soon. Verstappen's just moved up to P5. So that's what I thought would happen. Even though he qualified badly, I just knew he would make his way through to get a good result in the race. Alright, here we go then. DRS open for the first time in this race. I'm way too far back to try anything, but being within DRS is going to help a lot. It's going to get me closer. Right, we are much closer. Will I be able to try and make an overtake here this time around? Yeah, we've definitely got the speed to get past him here. Will he go to the left? He will. So we'll go to the right on the racing line. And we're going to get this position before turn 1 to take the lead. If he stays within DRS this lap, he might be able to go straight back past me down the main straight, or he might go for it here. That's not really a good idea, Lewis. We don't want to lose too much time. Should have just sat back and waited a bit there. As not much confidence on the exit for me there, as Lewis is still there on the outside. I got all over the curb, just about avoided him, but he gets back through. Lewis had a bad exit. I might be able to go for this already, although I don't really want to. I think I'll sit behind and get the DRS. That's a very interesting line. He makes a mistake. I'm going to have to go for this now, as he went in too deep. But now, this is why I didn't want to go ahead, because he's going to have the DRS. So he is on the left-hand side. I thought I'd go to the right. Lewis gets back through. We'll be able to do what he did, though. We'll get the DRS open. We're quite close behind. Maybe if I can force him to go defensive here, we can go for it on the outside. We're going to be going side by side here once again, just like last lap. If I get a better exit than I did last time round, I should get ahead, and I do. Now I've been able to gap him a little bit as I'm faster through that section. We'll be boxing this lap. I wouldn't be surprised if Lewis does the same. In we go. Lewis does follow me in. So if you have a bad stop, you could get ahead, so we need a good stop here. It was decent. It should get us out ahead. He must have had a bad one. Looks like we've gained loads of time on him. Let's have a look at this stop from Hamilton. I think he's had a bad one. Yeah, front right was slow off. Very slow off.
Have a tea break while you're at it. Come on.
So that's going to relieve a bit of pressure for me. We'll have a much bigger gap to Lewis now, as he goes for another set of hard tyres. I didn't even notice. We should hopefully get past George very quickly here. You would hope he would comply with me, but he probably won't, as up the inside we go. Cut the corner a little bit, but it's fine. We get back through into the lead. So we now have a 4.5 second gap to Hamilton. That slow stop has already cost him. It's the second time this year I've benefited from a Ferrari slow stop. Fastest lap of the race. Leclerc moves up ahead of Verstappen, that's good. Need Verstappen to finish as low down as possible, while Leclerc moves ahead of Alonso. That'd be a great job from Leclerc if he can get a podium, starting down on P12. Right, so we're boxing this lap. Lewis is continuing to catch me. He's just 3 seconds behind now, but he won't be able to catch up to me before I come into the pits at the end of this lap. Back into the pits we go for the final time in this race. Get it slowed down. Don't want to hit the wall there. Looks like I'm going to end up behind Verstappen here, unfortunately. Or can I get out just ahead of him? No, I'm not. Yeah, that's annoying. Get a good exit. This should be easy here. He's going to go defensive to the left, so I'll take the right hand side, and we'll clear past him before the braking zone. Is that Leclerc going into the pits? It is. Nice, that works for me. I've closed the gap down to about 8 seconds on Lewis, so we're going to have a huge lead once he pits. We now have a 13-second gap to Hamilton, so we should be alright now. Is George even in the points at the moment? I think he's barely holding on to a point right now. He's not doing us any favours in the constructors. It's Nico Hulkenberg, who is running in P8. He's been having a decent race, but it's over now. It's probably a bit too late for a safety car now. At least that's going to give George an extra point. No, Verstappen's just got ahead of Alonso. About to start the final lap now. Lewis has been catching me quite a lot. Wait, we've got a yellow flag. Has something happened to George? It looks like George has stopped on the minimap. Has he had a spin here? Oh no. Let's see, is it going to be on the power? Yes it is.
Red flag, red flag, red flag. I'm in the middle of the track.
And he is about to cause a huge traffic jam as well, as Behrman stops behind him. Stroll. And there's contact as well. As Gasly coming in behind, I mean, he has plenty of time to react here. He just drives straight into Sainz. Huge drama on the final lap. Hopefully that's all sorted by the time I get there. Otherwise that could be very bad. They can't put out a red flag at the moment because it's the last lap, so they need to get that sorted. Russell needs to get himself facing the right way. Oh no, this is causing retirements. I saw Bortoleto retired. Oh no! I think someone has come in behind and hit them. It's going to be Colapinto, and he's out of the race as well. But the good news is that Russell has got it going again, so hopefully this can clear up by the time I get there. As here we go. I've had some tough weekends here in the past, but today is going to be a redemption day as I'm going to come up to the line to win my first race in Baku. So that is victory number 5 of the season. But where is George? Did he get a penalty for what happened? He did. He got a 30-second time penalty for it, which drops him all the way out of the points. That's not ideal then. But anyway, good race from both Ferraris. Another double podium, especially Charles Leclerc. Good recovery try from him. As for Lando Norris as well, he gets himself up to P7, starting at the back of the grid. As in the standings, we do bring it down to 14 points now, so we're getting close, and we're definitely making them work for this now. As for the constructors, it's a bad day for us. We lose out to Ferrari by 3 points, so not the end of the world, but if George just got some decent points, we could have extended the gap. We really need him to start performing a bit more and get more points on the board for us.